Target area.
3-1, back in back. Impact, go for it. Enemy UAV on the head.
Hey, what's up everyone, this is Sarge. Today we're going to be fully diving in with the AK47, the Black Ops version of it, and see how it runs with all the attachments that are unlocked for it as far as the meta loadout that I'm going to be suggesting in this case, and just give you guys my overall opinion on this weapon. As far as the loadout, it's pretty much a lot of what I'm using with the other assault rifles or other weapons. They kind of share the similar attachments, and that's basically your mono suppressor, in this case the GRU suppressor, which is your last unlock. The barrel is the bullet velocity increase for pretty much a lot of the weapons that I'm running in this season, and in this case this is called the Liberator. They have different names, but it just maximizes on that bullet velocity so that it matches the Modern Warfare counterparts. As far as the third attachment, we're going to be using the Spetsnaz grip again, which I mentioned before. This is going to be the more important attachment, especially for this weapon that kicks a lot. You're going to want to limit that vertical recoil and horizontal recoil. For some reason, the Black Ops weapons, they carry a lot of idle sway to them, and there really isn't a lot of attachments to reduce that, as well as the vertical recoil. So this is probably the most important attachment to run on a lot of your fully automatic weapons. For the fourth attachment, we're going to use the 60-round fast mag. That's going to be important in this instance because we want very little downtime, and I mentioned this before, when you're engaging with multiple targets in one instance. This limits that because not only you have a lot of bullets to use, but then you don't have to reload as quite often or worry about having to reload when you're engaging multiple targets. So that's a big plus. Then the last attachment I usually leave up to you guys, but in this case I'm running iron sights with the Serpent Wrap. Increase that ADS speed. This allows me to be a little bit more aggressive and not play more of a defensive role. If you were going to play more defensive, you could go for a stock or maybe an optic, you know, with extra zoom. It's also really viable options. Compared to the Modern Warfare AK, I mentioned this before, they're pretty much identical. Which is unfortunate because the AK47 in Modern Warfare isn't that powerful as far as the meta is. Normally, you would run the CR56 AMAX if you're going to maximize on a weapon that carries the same caliber of bullets, and this one pretty much shares the same characteristics. We don't have the exact same version that we have in Black Ops, which is actually a dominant weapon. I think that Black Ops AK is way better than this one. And that's just unfortunate. I had really big high hopes for the AK transferring over to Modern Warfare or Warzone and actually taking the meta slot, but that's not the case in this instance. But you'll get to see this gun still kicks, it still hits hard, it's still viable in a lot of situations. And so that being said, this is my meta loadout for the AK47. If you guys have a loadout that you guys are running with this season with a Black Ops AK47 in Warzone, let me know in the comments below. My name is Sarge. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Extraction is standing by. Marking LZ for pickup. Enemy UAV overhead. dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Good to go. You got this.
Overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Target area.
Strike it back. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. 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 Enemy dropping into the AO.